Aloha family. Welcome back to another stream. This is Kevin Orris. In this video, I'll be doing an Ask Me Anything all around polarity, attraction, dating, relationships, and what I like to call the new game of dating in 2023. Especially if you're part of the conscious community or you are interested in wellness and personal growth and you really want to create a powerful relationship that you can be proud of, that's loving and deep and healthy and growth oriented. I'm going to be covering a lot of perspectives on that. And I do want to say if you're watching this video later, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Please do type replay in the comments, share this video with friends and family or a beloved if it feels true for you. And I also want to offer y'all something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but this is an exclusive offer where you can actually get both of my online courses for only $70. So you're going to save $230 on over 10 weeks of content. You can see that link here below, or you can go to kevinorris.teachable.com/the mastery bundle. And this is containing my 6-week course, Flow State Mastery, which has had hundreds of students go through it. It's a step-by-step process to build your ultimate morning routine and personal rituals. You can also use it as an evening routine. It also includes masculine mastery, which goes through the 4 masculine archetypes. And this is great for men and women to understand the masculine better, especially if there's a special man in your life or you are that special man. So I would love for you to take advantage of this offer. It's only going to be here for a limited time, and there are only so many that I'm going to sell for this price. So that's in the comments here. And I'm going to set up the stream on the other channels and get rocking and rolling. Awesome, family. Well, been streaming a lot lately. It's feeling amazing. I'm really enjoying the comments and questions I'm getting. I also realize that there's just a lot of questions that maybe are triggering for people because they have a very strong idea about how dating relationships should be, which I think we all do, obviously, because we all have, a desire to love and be loved. And of course, these are my opinions and my experience from coaching and studying this stuff and teaching it for, 7 years now. It doesn't have to work for you, but I often find that if you don't have a personal philosophy or agreement field or rule set for your dating life, then it can be really hard to receive someone else's, and you might judge it and assume that it's automatically wrong or it won't work for you because you've tried everything. And I just want to invite you to open up your mind and heart and see if there's some gems here for you today. Take them with a grain of salt, of course. So if you are on the stream, love to see you in the comments here. All right, family. Well, get IG going, and if there's anyone that has a question, shoot it. Heart goes out to all the Israeli and Palestinians right now, and just, my heart just breaks to see another cycle of war. And it also is quite cringe to see people who are preaching peace and, they don't want war. And then as soon as, the propaganda machine gets rolling, suddenly I see people that I'm shocked are craving war and calling for genocide, even indirectly. It's just insane to me. I think a lot of people don't understand that we're already in the throes of World War III, and it's a war of information. It's a war of optics and media. It's not a war that necessarily is going to be fought on your front lawn. Obviously, there are places in the world that are suffering like that, but yeah, it really sucks to see so many people um, who I think are largely uninformed about the way that this stuff goes down, to really get so emotionally caught up and just sucked in. And I also get it, because humans are empathetic beings and we love one another. So welcome everybody who's joining. See Wildflower Queen, Cosmic Vibe Life, what's up? Alyssa, Femininity Naturino, welcome y'all. Fearless Vicky, see a few people on Facebook. Just go ahead and say hi in the comments if you can hear my voice and I'm coming through all right. Just drop a comment, let me know you're here. Maybe share where you are in the world. Would love to hear that. And yeah, this is an Ask Me Anything. So if you have questions, we're doing dating and relationships today. I did a poll recently in the dojo where I basically asked, what do you guys want to hear about more? Fearless Vicky, hi, all clear. I'm in SoCal. Welcome. Shout out to SoCal, love it out there. I miss it sometimes. I don't miss the politics of SoCal, but I do miss the nature, that's for sure. So let's see, let's just go to these poll results, because this was pretty valuable for me to see what people want in the Aligned Relationship Dojo, which is the community I run based on this work. And basically I asked, like, what topic do you want to be covered next in something like this? Cosmic Vibe Life, greetings from paradise. Hola, are you in Mexico? Because it is paradisical there. So I said, what topics do I have to be covered? So first and blind dates got 1% of the votes. No one seems to care about that. Polarity and attraction got 40%, which was the winner. Coming in second was courtship and the one, calling in the one, 33%. And then sex and intimacy came in third with 26%. So pretty much what I expected. People are saying I want polarity and attraction within relationships, dating to find alignment when I'm meeting the one. It's great. I mean, the hard part for me sometimes is like, I do feel like I've said my piece in like 100 different ways. And now it's like about the repetition of saying it even clearer in more beautiful ways. So someone, why I do these streams and why I make these videos is that if one person watches this, even a year from now, and has an aha moment and like a little moment of like clarity, it was worth it. So that feels great to me. Cosmic Vibe Life still out in Mexico. Beautiful. Something Dreamish in the house. Wild Billy Wellness. Coach Isabel in the house. Yeah, thank you for joining, y'all. Type in the comments if you have a question or you just want to share where you are in the world. Share something you're excited about. And I am curious, like I'm always wondering about the algorithm, because obviously I'm running a business online. I want to spread, my reach to ideal clients, like many coaches or facilitators or teachers. And back in the day when I started doing all this and started going live, when Facebook Live first came out, it was so exciting because you had free reign in many ways. Like obviously they still throttled you back then, but I could go live and get hundreds of people and it was amazing. And now I'm just so curious. Like I've been going live, not every day, but I think I've gone live 3 times this week, and I'm just watching my numbers plummet, which you would assume it would do the opposite, because Facebook's like, oh, he's using our features more. Give him more following so we can sell him more ads, or maybe he'll do X, Y, and Z. but the opposite is happening, which for me, it's like, what's going on here? Like, I really don't understand the algorithm these days. And maybe I'm becoming an old man. Aurora Alchemy, welcome. Sam Reyna, welcome back. Wild Billy, welcome back. Sophie Music, welcome. Yeah, if you're over on Facebook, I see there's a few people. Most people are on Instagram right now, but if you're on Facebook and you want to say hi, please do, so I know you're here. Wild Billy Wellness. Wild Bill Wellness, excuse me. What does love mean to you in the most simplistic way you could put it? Life. That's the most simple way I can put it. Love equals life. There is no life without love. You were literally created and conceived through love. You were born of love. So that's the most simple way. Now, love in the more complex definition, I'd say, is it's the art and science of connection that expands well beyond the romantic or familial. It literally is the connection between all things. And you could theoretically measure this in physics or measure this in our lives via our attention and energy, which is connecting us to everything. What I'm looking at, what I'm hearing, what I'm sensing through the senses, through my mind and my heart, my emotions. Love is that connection. Just a bit of a metaphysical answer, but that's how I feel and what I've seen. Michael Whitman in the house, welcome. Sam, hello from Dublin. Good day. I was Australian, but love Ireland. Art Love Travel, welcome. DudeX45, welcome. Katrina, welcome. Yeah, thanks for being here, y'all. If you have any questions, please do type them in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Anything on dating and relationships? Anything you are curious about, you want to share? Something dreamish. Eek, I don't know. You were in my dream last night and we were doing yoga together. Wow. Interesting. How was that for you? Was it a positive dream? Now, I will say, having studied dreams quite a bit, I used to be super interested in dreams and psychoanalysis and dream symbols. Um, Now, it's up to each person's belief, but like, was it actually me in your dream, or is your subconscious using me as a character to work something out for yourself emotionally and psychically? 99% of the time, it's that, in my opinion and experience. But, there are people that astral travel and dream travel. And I actually have a lot of people that message me that they see me in their dreams. And part of that is, my face and being a public figure and putting myself out there is like going out into a lot of people's experience. So then they have a meaning based on that, and then it goes into the dream state. So yeah, I take it as a compliment, and I'm honored. And also, it only matters in the dream sense, personally to you, what it meant and like what that dream is showing you or what it's activating with you. So thanks for sharing that anyway. Sonia in the house, welcome, sister. Good to see you. How are you these days? How's polarity, attraction, and love in your life? Sam says, how to get into a state of loving others with no attachment, no expectations. Is that even possible in intimate relationships? It's definitely possible. It's not easy, but it is very simple. And it's when you are in a state of practicing, so it's a practice of constantly letting go of your attachments and expectations. Because this is the thing, the Buddhists say this from the beginning, from Buddha, and from many traditions, speak about your attachment or expectation, your desire, when it becomes negative, can become attachment or expectation, is causing all your suffering. And you can just see this in your own life, right? Like someone does something or says something, You have a strong expectation that they should have done something or said something different, and then you suffer because things aren't going the way you thought they would or wanted them to, which is fine. But the problem is the attachment and holding on to it. So in an intimate relationship where all your triggers will come up, where all the pleasure and beauty and excitement and energy will come up, it's essential that you have a practice. And again, what are the practices? Breath, movement, sound, and silence. These are the four elements of Tantra, the four elements of most practice, whether it's yoga or breath work or sexuality or training or writing or dance, music, art. What are the components? Sound, silence, movement, and breath. Some combination of those is going to be what you need to do to practice and move that energy so you're not attached and expecting everything. And you can go into unconditional love. Obviously, it's almost impossible to stay there because we're all human beings that have assumptions and, you know, traumas and expectations and conditionings. But you can peek into it and approach that level of love with a partner. Dropping attachment and expectation is the work for everyone, and it's ongoing. It's a lifelong thing, actually. It's incredible when you can love yourself so much and have so much self-awareness that your partner or anyone could say or do something to you or have a moment of conflict or contraction, and you feel it, the charge comes up, but then it's just dropped. It's like you don't get caught in the loop of, I was so attached to you doing this, now I'm pissed, or, well, I expected you to do this for me and love me this way. Now you're pissed. Now you're looping. Now you're in a downward spiral. That's the work. This is what I teach with clients. There's actionable ways to do that, and it involves self-inquiry. It involves self-awareness, self-discovery. And the way you do that is sound, breath, movement, and silence in your own way. Mina Wellness Beauty in the house, welcome. And Sonia says, hi Kevin, life is good and my relationships are happily polarized right now. Love to hear that. Amazing. I'm so grateful for you. Sonia was a graduate of Primal Polarity last year, and she is crushing it. So grateful that you're experiencing that, and you deserve that, and it's amazing. Yeah, for what I saw in our work together, the changes you made, and now you're harvesting the benefits of that. You're reaping the fruit, the harvest in this harvest season. All right, what else we got? Ellie Daly, welcome. Okay, Sam says, so is it okay if expectations or attachments arise in you? Totally, it's completely natural, and the work is to consciously let them go. Yes, thank you. The work is to let them go because they're just there to show you something or teach you something. They're not there to be grasped and like held onto and gripped. Sometimes they have valuable information. Attachments and expectations are not bad. Having high expectations is a good thing. It means you have discernment and you're yearning for more. The problem is when you choose to die on that hill or like grip in, even when the other person's giving you feedback about how they're receiving you and what the romance or the connection's actually bringing up for you. That's the difference. So yeah, I see 7 folks on Facebook, 5 on Instagram. If you want to have a question for me, put it in the comments or just type your favorite emoji. Let me see those emojis. What do you guys love? I'm an emoji master. I love that shit. Birdie Star joined, welcome. I can't see who's watching on Facebook, which is interesting. It just says the viewers. I wish it was like Instagram where it shows you or tells you who they are. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a great day. I just uploaded the recordings of all the other AMAs I did the last 2 weeks. I think there were 5. So if you go to my YouTube channel, just Google my name or go to YouTube and type my name, Kevin Orris, you'll find my channel. All of those are up on YouTube with like automated cards and titles so you can skip around. which is much easier to watch than on Facebook. So if that's of use to you or you're curious about more of the AMAs, I would go to my YouTube channel and check those out. Kalnute Gita, welcome. I don't know if I said that right. Ellie Daly dropping the sun emoji. It's a great one. The sun with the face. And yeah, I'm just gonna go into my Facebook group and also on these posts and share a little bit about my thoughts here. And this is kind of a thing for those of you that are in my group. Tons of people ask questions in there every day, and there's like dozens of people that then will respond with comments, giving advice or giving their perspective, which is beautiful. It's what the group's for. But the reason I don't go into those comments often, I started to this week, is because I'm not interested in going back and forth in comments and doing Q&A. This is much more valuable use of my time and the question asker's time. So I get that you need to watch the video to get the answer to your questions, but also if you're paying attention, I'm answering a ton of the questions in multiple ways all the time from the Aligned Relationship Dojo. So just an FYI for the folks in there, I read every comment, but I do not respond and type to every comment because, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Flow with Chloe, Art, Love, Travel. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to go, I think it's funny, I posted today, build a circle of friends who like to talk about investments, business ideas, and personal growth instead of gossiping about other people. It's 100% true. That's going to make your life way better. And I immediately had a guy who was a habitual line stepper. I've seen him troll before on my pages, but he came in and he's like, Kevin, but this is gossip. And I had a chuckle about that this morning as I blocked him. Got to tend the garden, fam. You got to tend to the garden. There's no weeds allowed in my gardens. So yeah, I did a post about if you're using dating apps, remember the goal is to actually connect and go on a date, not to stay in Messenger and just message. And with clients, what I say is like, get on a FaceTime or a phone call, maybe even before dinner or coffee, so you can actually have a serious sense of the person and be very discerning if you actually do want to go on a date with them. Especially for women, I think this is really valuable. Health coach Keegan in the house, welcome. Summer Love in the house. I think I'll be seeing you, Summer, at David and Remy's wedding, which would be amazing in Asheville. Yeah, I miss you too, sister. Fuck yeah. Where are you in the world these days, and what's up in your world? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Wow. So yeah, on this post about dating apps, Brittany posted, I live in a small seasonal tourist lake town in New England. She's saying they're super disappointing, predatory even. Saying women sharing, are we dating the same man? Do you feel safe with this man? Women playing very much on the defense with dating apps. And I gotta be real with you. She's like, I want to meet a man in person who can integrate with my life. And I'm like, yep, in person is the gold standard. But what I would say to this woman is, you need to be highly, highly discerning on dating apps. You're in charge of who you say yes to on the dating app and who you message. As soon as you feel a red flag or an energy that's off, either address it with the person or move on. I think a lot of women are in scarcity mindset on dating apps. I certainly see this with clients. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. You want connection, you're desiring connection. That's beautiful. It's sacred. But when you have a yellow or red flag, you feel something in your gut, and then you still talk to them and go on a date, and then say dating apps are terrible. What's actually going on there? Summer Love living in Boulder. Awesome. Are you friends with Nathaniel Salas? I know he's out there right now. Boulder is amazing. I do love Boulder. I was there last year for a little bit and stoked to go back. Some of the best hiking is in Boulder. Little too chilly for me though. I'm a southerner. All right, so this is a good one. I said 4 words that deeply inspire any man. I trust you fully. When a man hears those words from a woman, even on a first date or in a marriage of 20 years, wow, Like, you want to inspire a man? That's the way, ladies. Rosari 1990, welcome. Jesse the Love in the house. Danny Sabuti. Beautiful, y'all. Summer, I leave it in the winter for sure. That's the way right there. Ellie Daly, love it. Tend to the garden, no weeds allowed. It's true. This is the thing, y'all, with social media. If someone that you don't know at all, like if someone I know, tests me, challenges me, or even outright disrespects me, and I actually know them, I'm willing to engage in dialogue because I actually want to understand what's happening here. I might still set a boundary, but I won't auto block them. Someone I've never met, I don't know, who doesn't know me, they might think they do because they've been following my content for years or whatever. And then their first interaction with me in a comment is disrespect. You're done. Like, imagine if I came up to you or in your home or I met you on the street. We've never met each other. And the first thing I say is, hey, your clothing looks like shit. And then I had an entitlement or an expectation that you need to engage with me. That's how a lot of people act on social media. Fucking crazy. You're taking crazy pills. And I'm extreme with this because I just don't have time. I have dozens of interactions a day with people online, and my time's too precious. So those people get auto blocked for reference. I'm not saying you should do this, but that's how I've chosen to deal with it. And since I've implemented that a few years ago, feeling great, living my best life. Sam Reyna, any guidance on long distance dating when you can't travel frequently to each other's countries to go on actual dates, but feel like there's some potential? Yeah, so if you're in other countries, that will be challenging. You need to be getting on FaceTimes and phone calls and clearly expressing your desire on what is the frequency of seeing each other. Now, when you say there's some potential, should you wait around and go into a cycle of like, well, especially if you're the woman, waiting for him to initiate and travel to you or set up a travel plan? I wouldn't recommend that. If there's a long distance and it's different countries and there's only some potential and there's not like clear, like, wow, I'm really attracted, I'd really love to get to know you, I really want to go deep. If there isn't that, then I wouldn't hold on to it. I wouldn't get attached. And I would state your desire clearly. Ellie Daly, first time on a live and the energy is epic. Grateful. Welcome. First timer. Love to see that, Ellie. If you have any questions, let me know. Michelle Bell's in the house. D Webb back in the house. D Webb, did you lose your blue check? You had a blue check yesterday or the day before. And Kara's on Facebook. Lame asses always want to hate. It's true. I mean, you got to ask yourself, if you're going to sip haterade daily, what do you expect? Some people get off on being negative because they don't understand how to move that energy in their own life. And my heart goes out to them. But just know, like, if you step on my digital doorstep, so you're coming to my digital space, right? Just like your home. Someone comes, knocks on your door, you answer the door, they talk shit. Never going to happen. Not going to be allowed. And you have choice. So you don't have to be on this page. And not talking to any of y'all. Y'all are amazing, but haters, you gotta train the haters how you want to be treated. Conversations with Alicia in the house. So this is an interesting one, y'all. And again, if you have questions, interrupt me at any time. I'm all over the place right now, giving my hater philosophy, but sometimes you got to do it. I want to go into this post I did. So 4 words to deeply inspire a man if you're a woman. I trust you fully. Watch a man just like light up when he hears that. So powerful. Now, when I posted this, instantly, and normally, of course, it makes sense. A lot of women immediately are like, he needs to be fully devoted. He's got to earn that. He's got to deserve that. I would never say fully trust to anyone because I'm not sure. You can only say it if it's true. Watch out for men who act entitled to this without the effort and process. It's like, yes, that's all true. And like, a lot of women have been hurt. Their trust has been broken by men or in, sexual or relational encounters. And I understand that. That being said, it's a two-way street. And I see this a little too often. I see it with both men and women. Men, though, on average, when I work with them around dating and coaching and relating and polarity, they tend to be a little faster to take ownership and just say like, I don't know, or I'm confused, or why is this happening, as opposed to women all do this and women do that. Okay, I am noticing a trend in the conscious community with women. I'm not saying it's bad or wrong, but I'm noticing it, of entitlement. So their whole thing is the man needs to do XYZ and they have to earn XYZ, with zero discussion of what they're bringing to the table or what they need to own and share. And just know it is 50-50. Weber dropping the alpaca bomb. You love to see it. That is a lot of alpaca emojis. I really love to see that. Every time I see the alpaca emoji, I love it. Just for FYI reference. Good times, y'all. It's a beautiful day. Happy Friday. So yeah, I really don't want to see more entitlement from women. Women, I really want you to hear this. The man that you're dreaming of, if you're single, or even your husband right now, the man that you love and respect and adore and really want to be in partnership with, the number one turnoff for him will be feminine entitlement in a shadow projection. I mean, that's a meme that I should make. Your entitlement to his energy or attention, and that pulling energy or that resentful energy, oof, that is hard to deal with. And some women will say, maybe, well, it's entitlement because I have standards and I'm a queen and the man needs to do blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, here's the thing. Here's a brutal truth, y'all. Actual queens don't say that. They don't need to say it because they just are it. And they have more masculine attention than they can deal with. That's the thing. It's the same with a man. If a man needs to say, I'm a high quality man, women should adore me, high quality men that are living and embodying it, not talking about it, they are it. They don't need to talk about it. They don't need to say it. So that's just a brutal rule that I've noticed a lot in my work. And again, take it with a grain of salt. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Santa Ladere, I think I'm saying that right. Welcome. I'm a first timer here too. Been obsessed with Orica for 5 years now. Amazing. Super grateful for what you both do. Grateful for you. I'm from Latvia, which is next to Lithuania. Amazing. Well, labas, and thanks for being here. I don't know how you say hello in Latvian, but thanks for being here. If you have any questions, let me know. So yeah, if you all have any questions, type them in the chat. I probably won't stay live too much longer because I want to go on a sweet walk in this Texas sunshine. And I'm also just curious about the algorithm just skunking me. You know, not a victim of the algorithm, but I am curious. I mean, I'm paying for Facebook ads right now. Should be should be getting more reach. It's so weird. And then they have like low-key bots on my account commenting and DMing. It's crazy. Ellie Daly. Actual queens don't need to say it. They are it. Brilliant. Typing it out again for me and anyone else who wants to hear it again. Bingo. And you can replace queens with kings there too. That's the thing, y'all. Like, that's a hard take that I know would be triggering to a lot of people, but they need to hear it. Someone needs to tell them. Had to do it. So Yana, who's been on a lot of lives, on the last one said, "Great live. It really made me think where am I being wrong? When am I feminine and I realize I'm just as guilty for the relationship outcomes I was getting." That's huge. That's a breakthrough. Taking ownership. This is so important for men and women to understand. You are 100% accountable and just as responsible as your past partner for that outcome in the relationship. Now, there are real victims, there is real abuse. I'm not saying that there isn't. But you are not a victim on one level in that you enabled, co-created the dynamic. And it's really important to understand that. Because from that place, a place of ownership and curiosity, You can actually change. You can actually heal. You gain massive beauty, sovereignty, truth bombs that then impel you to act, allow you to act. It's really important to understand, y'all. So, so important. So if you're still watching, y'all, I'm going to sign off soon, but I am offering an amazing bundle right now on my online courses. So normally they'd be $300 if you bought all 10 weeks of content, but I'm doing it for $70 right now. So you'll save $230. That's pinned here in the comments on Facebook. If you're over on Instagram, just click the link in my bio, hop to Facebook, and it's in the comments of this live stream, which will be posted there. It's going to be deleted from Instagram. So Instagrammers, or just send me a DM right now with flow, the word flow, and I'll send you that offer. I'm only going to offer 20 right now and only for a limited time, probably about 6 days. So if you've been eyeing my online courses, you want to start something at home that you can do self-paced and also get access to exclusive communities to ask me other questions and get support and feedback around morning routines, dating, masculine archetypes, rituals of high performance, NLP, Tantra, fasting, meditation, movement, visualization, affirmation. It's all in there. So yeah, would love for y'all to take advantage of that. It's here on Facebook. So cool. I think this is a good place to stop. I feel complete, almost at 40 minutes here, and I'm grateful for everyone. I hope you're having a great week. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. Celebrating you and sending you a high five, sending you love. You're going to do it. Whatever you need to do in your life right now, you're going to do it one way or the other. Just believe in that and stop doubting yourself. Talking to myself too. This is the pep talk I need to hear. Stop doubting. I'm done doubting myself. I'm stepping in now to my highest timeline of abundance and health and beauty and love. I follow the good, the true, and the beautiful always, in all ways. That's the way, y'all. Sending y'all big love. If you love this video, if you got benefit from it, if you're enjoying, let me know in the comments below. And of course, make sure to follow, share, and tag anyone on this video that you think would benefit from it. Big love, y'all.